Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are doing great. I'm Supreet and today we'll be studying very interesting poem that is Amanda. Student, it's written by Robin Clem. Robin Clem is an Australian author known for writing adult and children fiction. She has written very beautiful poems, but Amanda is very special one. What makes it special is that it relates you, the teenager. Amanda is a story of a young girl, of a teenager who is often nagged by her parents. Student, many a times you also feel that your parents keep on saying you not to do this, not to do that, or do this, or do that, stand like this, sit like this, and at times you feel disturbed, at times you feel neglected, at times you feel your freedom is curtailed. So is the story of Amanda, a teenage girl. Okay, now how do we come to know that Amanda is a teenage girl? Because in the poem at one point, it's being mentioned that her mother nags her for her pimples. She tells her not to eat chocolates, otherwise acne will be caused. And acnes are only caused in the teenage. So Amanda is a young girl who is often pointed out by her mother whenever she does some wrong thing, whenever she commits any mistake. She is often pointed out for sitting straight. Her mother always keeps on telling her to sit straight, not to bend, not to move like this or that, not to bite her nails. She often bites her nails. So she is often asked by her mother not to do this or not to do that. But this little girl never gives any reply. In fact, she goes into the world of fantasy where she thinks herself to be someone else. In the very first instance, when she is nagged by her mother or pointed out by her mother for her posture, then she goes into the world of imagination and thinks herself to be a mermaid. Student, mermaids is a fish whose upper part is of a woman and the tail of a fish. She thinks herself to be a mermaid who lives all alone in an inhabitant island and takes a dive into the green sea, and nobody is there to break the silence. Nobody is there to disturb her. In the second instance, when her mother says her something for not cleaning her room, for not putting the things on place, this girl again goes into the world of fantasy. Again, she imagines herself to be an orphan. An orphan is a child whose parents are no more. Now look here, Amanda is a girl, she has parents, but still when she is nagged, she thinks herself to be an orphan. She thinks she is an orphan who is roaming about on the road and putting patterns and making patterns on the wood, on the mud. She thinks herself to be all alone. What is required by her the most is her peace, her freedom. In the third instance, when her mother says her something else, again she goes into the world of fantasy, and now this time she thinks herself to be a Rapunzel. Student, Rapunzel is a fairy tale character. You might have heard about it. It is a fairy tale character. She was put into a tower by a giant, and to escape from the tower there was no other place, only a window. Now this Rapunzel had very long hairs, so what she used to do, she used to put her hairs down, and from that a prince used to come to meet her and eventually was able to rescue her from that tower. But Amanda also wants to be a Rapunzel, but a different kind of Rapunzel. She wants to live alone in the tower. She wants that nobody should come to rescue her. She wants that nobody should be there to curtail her freedom. So the poem basically shows that how neglected, how irritated, how disturbed this little girl feels when she is pointed out for her habits, for telling her etiquettes. All these things just disturb her and she wants her freedom. So students, I hope you have got a little bit introduction of this poem. In my next video, the complete explanation, stanza-wise explanation will be given to you. Till that, take care of yourself. Bye-bye and have a nice day.